Hello everyone, it is half an hour until the Tome Topple Readathon starts, but I just want to start out this video now. I'm not going to dive straight into the readathon when midnight strikes because at the moment I have Alex over, we've just been watching a little bit of Archer, and I actually have a video that I want to put up ASAP that I'm going to finish editing and then go straight to sleep. And then I probably won't read much on Friday because Alex is over. It is 12:40 AM. I've just finished editing the video. I'm waiting for it to export. Then I can compress it and then I can upload it. So I'm still going to be here for a little while, but it's officially started. I'm not going to be reading anything. I'm too tired. I can't read by this light. Alex is fast asleep, I think. Food! It is about 2 PM on day 2 and still no physical reading, but at least I have listened to a couple of chapters of The Wise Man's Fear by Patrick Rothfuss. And then tonight I'm actually going to Alex's house at some point. As per usual, we'll probably watch a couple of episodes of something. At the moment we're watching season 3 of Fargo, and then he may play a game and I will read. I'm finally getting some reading done. However, this is a book that doesn't actually count towards the readathon because it's less than 500 pages, but I did start it before the readathon and I would like to get it done as soon as possible. Hey, hey, no. I really appreciate the butt. It's like 11 AM on day 3 and at the moment I am hosting some sprints over on the Tome Topple account, but that's kind of my goal, to finish this today so I can finally start reading a tome. Well, technically I have already started a tome. I'm listening to The Wise Man's Fear on audiobook, and at the moment I've listened to about 2.5 hours of it, so that's pretty good. It is a really long audiobook though. It's 43 hours long. I'm just gonna dive back into another sprint. I'm hosting one last one in about 4 minutes, so I'll just read until that begins and then continue reading until whenever. So it's about 4 o'clock now and I have finished reading The Song Rising by Samantha Shannon, and I didn't actually bring any other physical books with me, so I had a quick look on BorrowBox, which is like an app on your phone for borrowing ebooks and audiobooks through your library. It's kind of similar to Overdrive. So I had a look on there and I was able to borrow Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. So I'm going to start reading the ebook of that. But Alex and I are just driving to the skate park now. He's obviously not in the car with me. He's driving behind me because we're going to chill there for maybe an hour. He's going to have a bit of a skate while I do some reading. And after that, we're going to drive to my house and then watch a couple more episodes of Fargo season 3. So that's just kind of the plan. I'll have a couple of hours of reading time ahead of me. Excuse me. Currently 7 PM on day whichever, I have already lost count and we're right at the beginning still. Today I had work, as you guys saw from the clips that I had earlier. I did listen to a fair amount of The Wise Man's Fear when I was at work. I'm not always able to work while I'm listening to an audiobook, but if I'm doing something that doesn't require too much brain work at that point in time, then I can do that. So I managed to listen to a few hours, I think. And I've also been continuing with reading Carry On by Rainbow Rowell on my commute today. At the moment, I'm just driving to my yoga class. I did almost fall asleep on the bus on the way home though, so after I get back from yoga, I probably won't be staying up for very long. I just finished up a yoga and I'm feeling about ready for bed now. We did a lot of like really strong poses today, so my muscles feel so weak. My body's gonna hurt tomorrow. I'm just struggling to hold up the camera with my arm at the moment, so I'm gonna stop recording, go home, potentially eat something, but I really shouldn't because I'm gonna go straight to bed, pretty much. Straight to bed. Definitely going straight to bed. It's like 10 o'clock at night. I've just taken my makeup off. I came home from work, got in the shower, I washed my hair, dried my hair, curled my hair, put on my makeup, got in front of the camera, and just, it wasn't working. It just really wasn't working. I really do struggle filming at night a lot because I don't have much space in this room to get a setup with kind of decent enough lighting to not completely wash me out and make me look like a ghost in the middle of the night. So my little lamp that I use, the one lamp that I use, it just, sometimes it's alright, sometimes it's really not. Today was one of those days where it just really was not. So I spent so long getting ready to film a video that just, it didn't happen. So now I'm kind of in a bit of a bad mood. I spent all this time and I could have been reading. I can feel myself getting a little sick as well, which just the cherry on top. I did a little bit of listening to my audiobook as well when I was at work. I'm really quite awake at the moment and I'm not sure why. I might try and read and see if that puts me to sleep. If not, then I'll just read until I do go to sleep and then get up in the morning and feel like crap and then have a crap day at uni. Because uni's crap. Probably not in the best mood to think about or talk about uni either, because that just is a life suck for me. This is a bit of a downer. I'm sorry guys, you're here for an uplifting reading vlog. And this is literally over nothing. I'm just in such a foul mood now. Hope you've enjoyed this section. Don't worry, there'll be more happy stuff later, I'm sure. Hopefully. It is now midnight on the dot. I've been lying in bed for the past like hour and a half, 2 hours, something ridiculous. Not reading, not doing anything quite as productive as that. I've been watching videos on Facebook. You know when you just scroll through your bloody feed? I mean, I found some that were great. Like, so I mean, like, it picked me up a little bit. It had me laughing, but still. Damn Facebook. Anyway, I'm finally going to bed now. But I'm struggling to breathe a little bit through my nose, so I know I'm not going to have a very great sleep. My day is done. It was a long day. I'm just on my way home at the moment. I did stop off and get myself a bubble tea because I was craving one. So I got that. It's kind of peak hour traffic, so it's going to take me a little while to get home, but I'm not really complaining because I don't really have anything to do. I mean, I do have things to do, but no like major deadlines tonight or anything. And it means that I'll just sit in the car listening to my audiobook. So I'm not really complaining about that. I'm gonna keep listening. Woo! I haven't been the best at updating you guys on what's been happening and showing you fun, exciting things that's going on in my life. My cat just came to say hello. Hi kitty. Anywhoozle, it's almost the end of the first week, so we're pretty much halfway through this readathon and I still haven't finished a book yet, but it's okay because I'm really close to finishing my first book. So at least by the end of this evening, I can say that I finished one tome, which I'm very excited about. And I think I'm almost a third of the way through The Wise Man's Fear by Patrick Rothfuss, which I think is pretty damn good considering the size of it and how long the audiobook is. So I've listened to about 13 hours of it, I'm pretty sure. 14 hours exactly. On the dot. Look at that round number. Isn't it just satisfying? Oh my gosh. The past few days have been kind of jam-packed. I've just had, you know, full days of working and being at uni, so I haven't felt like I've had a really long time to read. I do plan on hosting some sprints tomorrow as well at some point, which should get me into the reading mood. I'm not too sure what I want to pick up after I finish Carry On, however. I do have Fullmetal Alchemist, which is the graphic novel. It's 3 volumes in one, which shouldn't take me a huge amount of time. It's not going to take me like 3 days to read. The other book that I have on my TBR pile is A Court of Mist and Fury, but I want to wait until the 13th to start reading that book because that's when the reading quest starts. And the reason why I can't start it beforehand is you can't count any books that you've already read before or that you've started before the actual reading quest begins. So anything that you've already read half of or anything that you've read in the entirety before, you can't actually include. So I'm holding off on starting A Court of Mist and Fury. I am procrastinating reading. I don't have very much to go in this. I can finish this in like an hour. So, funny story. Last night when I was literally like right in the middle of the climax of the story, I fell asleep. And I didn't just like doze off and wake up like 15 minutes later and then realize that I needed to stop reading. I fell into a deep sleep. Yeah. I only had like 30 pages remaining, so I did finish it while I was hosting a sprint this morning. I'm still in the middle of some sprints now, but I have finished that book and I'm just taking a little bit of a break before I jump into Fullmetal Alchemist. But in the meantime, I'm just going to have a shower and then hopefully get a little bit of uni work done between sprints. I've got a lot that I really need to do today and over this weekend in general, and I've got a pretty busy weekend. It's not too bad, but it's like I could really use a completely empty weekend. But tomorrow it's Love Your Bookshop Day, and I'm going bookshop hopping with my friend in the city, which is going to be a lot of fun. I'm actually really looking forward to it. We're going to a couple of used bookstores, a bookshop cafe bar, and just a couple of other bookstores like Kino and Dimmicks. It's only turned 20 actually. I thought it was a bit later than that. I only literally just started it. I'm 27 pages into Full Metal Alchemist, volume 16 at the moment. I've scheduled some tweets for the sprints so that they still run when I'm out and about. Yeah, just a quick update for now. I'll catch you guys in a little bit.
Will you marry a woman you have bought? I looked down. A sick man who will not take his medicine. I said levelly.
So it's like 3:20 right now. And I'm just getting ready to film. So I did take quite a while getting ready, but I did actually take some photos for the Tome Topple challenge, like all the Instagram challenges. So I have caught up a little bit. I think there's only a couple more that I need to do. The rest I've already taken and edited, and they're just ready to put up on the appropriate days. I'm hoping to film 3 videos. Is this too dark? Oh, there we go. God, I love this camera. It's amazing. But I've dropped it so many times that it's kind of breaking a little bit. It is now 5:30. I've just finished filming 3 videos. I'm actually going to get to work on editing one of them now. So I'm actually almost nearly halfway through the audiobook for The Wise Men's Fear. I haven't physically read anything else since this morning. I bought chocolate earlier today and I'm almost finished the packet already. I have no self-control at all. Hello, this is my friend Maddie. We're going bookshop hopping and I'm so excited. So we're about to go grab a coffee, potentially just something to keep us going. Yeah. And then, yeah, it's a bit too early for both of us. So we went and got some books, and what's this? We got free brownies. They gave us free brownies. I'm so excited. So it's like 2:30 now. I am back home, and guess what I came home to? Still in bed, he hasn't moved.
Whatever.
So I bought a few books today and I won't show you all of them because that's what
There's
a book...
physically not enough film in the world.
No, shut up. That will spoil my book haul. But I did want to open this up just because at Kinokuniya, if you spent over $30 there, you went into like a lucky dip thing and you could just choose a random book. Let's open this and see what I got.
Herpes.
Ooh, what's this? Ooh, interesting. This is The Outliers by Kimberly McCreight. I don't think I've actually ever heard of this before. Imagine if you could see inside the minds of everyone around you. Your best friend, your boyfriend, your enemies. If any of you guys have read it, let me know if it's any good. I'm gonna rope in Alex for a video and then not too much else planned, I don't think. I may potentially be going to catch up with my friends to talk about The Mime Order and The Song Rising, the girls I'm in a book club with. Not too sure. We haven't made any solid plans. It is 10 PM. I'm getting real sleepy. I'm getting kind of headachy, but I'm determined to edit this video. I've still got like half of it to do, but it's alright. Alex left a few hours ago. We ended up getting some food. My book club meeting, it's been postponed till next week, I believe, and then Alex headed out a few hours ago. Did I say that already? So I've just been chilling, editing my video. I haven't been reading anything though, which is a little bit sad. I listened to a little bit more of my audiobook, but not very much because it's kind of hard to listen to an audiobook when you're also listening to yourself while editing a video. I got myself some mango sorbet because I was feeling like it. I had a headache and I couldn't find any painkillers, so to make myself feel better, I have some sorbet. It's really good. Tomorrow on the 13th is also the start of the reading quest. So I've been holding off reading A Court of Mist and Fury until then. I still actually haven't read very much of Full Metal Alchemist. I read a tiny bit more today, maybe like 20 pages, but I've still got a lot of this to go. Look at that. Kitty is being super cute. I can't remember if I've filmed an update earlier today or not, but anyway, it's the late afternoon. This morning I hosted a few reading sprints and finished Full Metal Alchemist volumes 16, 17 and 18. So it was nice to actually finish another tome, even though being like a graphic novel like manga series, it's much faster to read. I still feel quite accomplished. I'm really happy about that. And because today is the start of the reading quest, it means I can finally start A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J Maas. I haven't done any more reading since this morning finishing Full Metal Alchemist, and I think Alex is coming over this afternoon to film a video with me. We were going to do it yesterday, but we just got super tired in the afternoon and had a nap, and then that didn't happen. Then we got hungry, had dinner, and then Alex went home because he was still just super tired. But until he comes over, I've got a little bit of time to kill, so I'm just debating whether or not I should start reading or editing one of the videos that I filmed. I might see if I can maybe do like half an hour of reading, half an hour of editing, but I'm really good at getting distracted, so that probably won't go quite according to plan, but yeah. Finished work for the day. I'm really tired and I'm having cramps on and off, so I'm not too sure if I'm gonna go to yoga tonight. I really do want to, so I'm just gonna go home, chill out for maybe half an hour, see how I feel. Then if I'm feeling up to it, I'll go to yoga. I have been reading A Court of Mist and Fury, and I'm like not quite 100 pages in. I managed to read a fair amount today. I need some painkillers, so I think I'm just gonna go home now and read for half an hour. I think that's what I'll do, and then gauge how I'm feeling and if I'm up to going to yoga. So I ended up going to yoga tonight. I still wasn't feeling too great towards the beginning. There were a couple of stretches that actually kind of make my cramping a little bit worse to begin with, but after I kind of got in the rhythm of everything, I felt much better. So really glad that I went. I listened to a little bit more of the Wise Man's Fear to and from yoga, but I didn't actually pick up A Court of Mist and Fury. And since coming home, I did film a chit chat segment for the book chat show. I'm still awake. I'm feeling kind of energetic. It's 11 p.m. Should probably go to bed soon, but I think I will try and read for a little bit before going to bed. Good morning. Good morning. I needed to wash my hair this morning, and I actually managed to get up early enough to have a long shower to do just that, and also stand under the hot water because it's winter and it's cold here. But I'm on my way to uni at the moment. Last night I didn't actually end up reading anything. Whoopsies. Another pretty full-on day at uni since I have 5 hours of classes back to back, so I won't have a chance to read for most of today. My camera's about to die, but I just wanted to do a quick check-in to say, hey, I'm done for uni for the day. In other exciting news, I bought myself a new mount for my camera. So the one that I was using before is one that you kind of slide into the air vents, and it was just a really cheap one. I probably paid $5 for it, and it's a twistable one, so you can rotate the like clamps, and I think I've rotated it too many times that it doesn't actually click in place. It just kind of keeps sliding around, so I have to be really careful when I'm using it with my camera because it just kind of drops. So I decided to invest in a much better one, and this also means that you get a bit of a better angle from me rather than from down looking up at me. But now it's a little more obvious that I'm recording myself in the car. I'm gonna keep listening to my audiobook while I drive home. It's 12:30 a.m. on the final day of the Tome Topple readathon. These past few days haven't been quite as productive as I would have liked, but in saying that, it has been pretty stressful and busy. I haven't been doing a huge amount of reading at home at the time that I have had at home. There's been other things I've needed to do, but I am still working my way through Court of Mist and Fury. I still have like over half of it to go. I'm not going to finish that by the end of today. I've got 9 hours left of the audiobook. I might get close to finishing the Wise Man's Fear, I think, which would be pretty good. I'm real sleepy now, so I'm going to read a little bit more of A Court of Mist and Fury, then pass the fuck out. The final hour is almost here. It's like 10:45 p.m. I am 400 pages into A Court of Mist and Fury. A solid chunk to go that I will not finish tonight, but I'm going to read for a little while. I'm hosting a couple of sprints. Alex is actually going to come over. It's super late. He's not going to get here probably till like 11:30, but I had just a really stressful day, let alone a stressful week. So he's coming over, probably just going to watch, I don't know what we'll watch. You're getting the really energetic and happy Kaz today. Slightly unrelated news, Audible had another sale, a 2-for-1 sale, so I bought 2 audiobooks with a credit. Wait, did I do it? 2 credits available. I thought I had 2 before. Maybe I didn't finalize the payment. No, I did not. I did not buy the books. Okay, let me do that now. Really glad that I thought to tell you that, because then I would have missed out on the sale that I thought I was getting. I'm not 100% sure which books I decided on. I know that one of them was Anna Karenina. The other one was fantasy, I think. I am wasting precious reading time, but I must not lose this opportunity. Daughter of the Forest, that's the one. I've been wanting to try a Juliet Marília book for a little while, and then I saw that that's actually the first book of a series as well. Daughter of the Forest, part of the Seven Waters series. So I decided to give it a go. Proceed to check out. I'll actually do it this time. Thank you for your purchase. Yes. Let's close the computer. Get into the book. My pickups. The Tome Topple Readathon has come to an end, so I thought I would wrap up this video by just recounting all of the books that I read during the Tome Topple Readathon. So I managed to start and finish 2 tomes, and with the other 2 tomes that I started, I got almost to the end on both of them. So close yet so far. I read Carry On and Full Metal Alchemists volume 16 through 18 in their entirety. I listened to the equivalent of 900 pages of The Wise Man's Fear. So I read this much of the book. See what I mean here? Just so close. But I'm really, really happy with my progress. I actually didn't think I would get much past like 2/3 of the way through this one, since the audiobook was like 43 hours long, but I managed to listen to it a lot more than I anticipated, so very happy with that. And I also read 2/3 of A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J Maas. So I think my total page count comes to over 2,300 pages, which I'm very, very pleased with, and I'm really happy with the reading that I did as well in terms of the books themselves. I really enjoyed all of the books that I read, so it was a really great 2 weeks. And that's pretty much all that I have to say for this wrap-up video, so I hope you enjoyed this readathon vlog. If you enjoy these types of videos and are interested in seeing some more of my readathon vlogs, I do have my week 1 wrap-up of the reading quest coming in the next few days, and I will be posting weekly updates for this readathon that is like a month long. So look forward to that, but I guess until next time, I will see you in the comments. Bye!